Hey there, NPCs. Welcome to our actual play of Shadowrun 6th World, Emerald Glitch. I'm Bob, your GM, and tonight we continue our preparation for the world premiere of the Auriok cut. So previously on Emerald Glitch, our runners were hired to do security for the world premiere of the Auriok cut, and more specifically, to keep tabs on Billy Berserker, who was on his way to town for said premiere. And so we know Billy Berserker enough that we know how that's going to work out. There's going to be tons of chaos. And so last time, the time before, the runners were also invited to a pre-screening of the new film Billy Redux, which was a terrible 3 hours that they'll never get back. And then last time, our runners picked up Billy Berserker, who made his signature exit from his private jet. You guys went to retrieve Auriok, who Billy had all his hopes in that Auriok was going to make this movie watchable. And so you retrieved him, and he set up another of Billy's signature exits, and that's the slow walk away from the exploding motel. You then dropped him off at the Green Mansion. He was not happy about that, but apparently that was the option you were giving him for a safe space. Excuse me. And then there was a call placed to Royce Reeves, your contact. That's right. Slick spoofed Royce Reeves' comm link and called one of the corporate guys, one of the SpinRad Global people, to try to get him to come to a meeting. And the messages you intercepted, Slick basically said, get your runners in order or else. And then you found out what the or else was. We last left our runners fortunately, you guys didn't actually go up to the suite. You just had a drone there. But you saw the exploded head of Royce Reeves, who apparently has just died of a Cortex bomb. I've also sort of buried a lead a little bit because Slick has been having run-ins in the Matrix with a Decker called Fisher.
This guy sucks so bad.
So we pick up with you guys. Wow. So we pick up with you guys leaving the hotel. Billy Berserker is holding the passenger side door of the SUV like a shield, sort of holding it in place because it is no longer attached to the SUV. And Curie, you've been sort of in and out, and you've been way more interested in the book you're reading than anything that's been going on. But your name came up in conversation. Something like Curie used to know this guy, or Curie talked about this guy. And so we'll drop you in there as we begin our episode. As you guys are driving away just after the death of Royce Reeves.
So I'm not there yet, right?
You are there. You're in the back of the SUV.
Oh, okay. I appeared. Did I get picked up or something, or was I here the whole time?
You've been here the whole time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, my publicist says that I should avoid interacting with law enforcement officials. Apparently, it's in the contract.
What was the name that was just said, Bob?
Royce Reeves.
And I know that name?
Yeah, you've worked with him before. He was the one who hired you to do security for the filming of Billy Redux.
Oh.
The last time Billy was in town.
We got to cut this guy off.
Well, he's dead now.
Well, I mean, fair. Okay. I'm catching up. Okay, I wasn't here, and it's not all making sense yet.
Yeah, so I'll show you. So there's Royce Reeves. with a nice
Okay.
notation there, deceased.
He was the one with the Cortex bomb?
He was the one with the Cortex bomb.
Okay. And he's the one that we usually hand Billy back to?
Yes.
Yeah, back to.
As much as there's a usual with Billy Berserker.
I don't think we're getting paid for this job anymore.
You did, yeah, that's right. That's a good point. You did get paid your upfront. So you got 12.5 up front of the 25 you were promised. But yeah, it's pretty clear that he's not going to pay you the rest of it because, well, he's dead now.
I think we should only do 12.5 worth of work. Call it a day.
Drop Billy off at the corner and you're done.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of personal between me and this other Decker.
Do we know that he's talking to Fisher?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you look up, you hear him talk, and you've heard him talking about. Curious mentioned this guy Fisher before, because that was part of the conversation last time.
All I know is that he's prepping to set me to frame me for a murder, and I've never killed anybody. I'm a
Yeah, that's right. As part of his attack, he said to Slick, "You caused this." But apparently, Mr. Bell called him later on, and
I asked Mr. Bell to ask him nicely to please
asked
stop.
nice. Mm-hmm.
And then Fisher was like, well, because you asked nicely, I will. But
And you saw Mr. Bell glitch a couple of times.
Glitch.
Like his face would sort of tick. Like something strange was going on.
What's wrong with you?
stroke.
Did I ever figure out that was an attack from Fisher?
Oh yeah. When you were
Yeah.
attacked, you definitely knew that Fisher attacked you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna spill it out. Like, yeah, Fisher tried to do something to Mr. Bell, and he tried to do something to me, and now
the facial tick you do not know was an attack.
Oh, okay.
You do know that it happened during his phone call to Fisher.
Yeah, so I
But you
think
only heard one side of the conversation.
I'm
I'm
convinced that he's having a stroke.
I'm fine.
I don't believe that.
I'm going to switch to astral perception and give him a once over.
You're going to sense him? All right. Go ahead and make your astral test.
Okay.
At this point, all of your edge has been, y'all's edge have been restored to your starting values. So if you spend any edge, you've got it back.
Goodness, we spent so much edge last time.
Well, at least one of you spent tons and tons of edge.
I spent a lot of edge to give him more edge.
That's a strange roll. Two hits on the dice, a lot of 3s and 4s.
Yeah, I think I'm going to turn one of those 4s into a 5, though. So let's do that.
Okay, so that'll cost you 2 edge.
Yep.
So you're looking at him. As per usual, you're not quite sure of the emotional state. Let me remind myself of what you see from a sensing. So this is the one person you've ever not had a clear sense of what their emotional state was. Because in part, it's a mix of he has no emotional state and he's faking an emotional state. But you kind of see through it in that, for the most part, he has no emotional state.
Mm-hmm.
He is So his essence and magic are both, I believe they're 6. Let me see if that's changed. Looks like 6.
So how would Fisher be making an attack on someone with an essence of 6?
And you see there is a strange additional signature that you haven't seen in him before. And you can't quite place it. It looks like something has been implanted in his aura astrally. And you look over the rest of the team, and you see a similar thing in Slick.
Okay, I have player knowledge. I'd like to make a roll to see if my character would have the same knowledge before I say something.
Sure.
What could I like? Memory maybe, or
So it wouldn't be memory. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, so it'd be a memory test because you're using a knowledge skill.
okay.
Remind me of what knowledge skills you have.
I have Aries, runner bars, history. History would be one that I could do. Oh, and maybe Aries might help me, but I don't want to say it until I roll because I don't want to start something unless.
So I'll tell you now. It is none of those.
Quasi resonant precognition.
It is not that either. You're not quite sure how to place this, and you think you just barely noticed it at all. You think this needs to have some further examination.
Yeah, it does. All right. Well, there's nothing I can really do with that now. So, you know what? Yeah, there is. I'm gonna summon my spirit that I had given karma to that one time.
Okay. And that was a
Force 4.
It was a Force 4. This is the one, the water spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get.
So go ahead and summon that.
And I get a bonus now. Or is my my? Can I turn my focus on for that?
Oh yeah.
All right. So summoning.
So you have where is it? You have a Force 4 summoning focus for water, right?
Yeah. So do I get a? Should I put a modifier in?
So go ahead and roll the base, and then I think I put a note in there when it rolls.
Did it roll? Should have rolled. Let's try again. Maybe I hit cancel. There it is.
There it goes. Yeah, so roll, let's see here.
Oh, +2. Yeah, I see it. Oh, wait, +4 dice for water spirits.
Yeah, so you need to roll an extra 4 dice then.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, because it's rolling conjuring and magic, and 2 because you have the summoning specialization.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. 2 more hits.
So 7 hits. Okay, so you net 6, and you'll soak a drain of 2.
Okay.
Which should not be a problem for you.
Yeah, it should not. But you never know. Hey. All right.
No sense wasting a good roll.
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna as soon as it I can feel its connection in my head.
Mhm.
I'm going to telepathically tell it, like show it what I'm referring to,
Okay.
and say, I'd like you to tap your resources and find whatever information you can on something, an occurrence like this. Where has this come from? What has it been seen before? What is it? And is it a threat? Everything you can find out about it.
Okay. Ooh. So it's going to be like that tonight.
Cool.
It rolled 0 successes on 8 dice.
Oof.
Because it was a force 4, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So I'm going to send it out to do that. And that's all I'm going to do with that for right now. So
Yeah. So
on to someone else.
So whatever you send it off to do is going to be a remote service. So that's going to take its full complement of services.
Totally. That's fine.
Let's see. So you guys are still driving some random direction away from Royce Reeves Hotel.
I think we were going to look into.
We've got those execs to track down.
Yeah, one of them that we were able to track down to try and trick to meet up with Roy Reeves. He probably not coming anymore to that meeting. Well, I'm out of ideas.
I say we go knock on his door.
But we already established that he's in his arcology.
You make it sound like a problem.
So David Davis's residence is on Spin Global's corporate campus.
Wasn't he supposed to come to the hotel? Or did that trick not work?
I don't think it worked because Roy Reeves' head blew up.
So to be fair, you haven't been here an hour yet.
Okay, so yeah, I say we wait it out to see if he comes, and then we decide from there.
So you're gonna sort of park somewhere and pull surveillance?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask you to make a driving test.
Okay, I'm sure.
This is more of a drive casual test.
Listen, I'm sure me and Roll20 have made amends. So
I mean, somebody did something because I'm not rolling particularly well tonight.
Here we go. Piloting. Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
4 out of 10. That's good. All right. So you managed to drive casual, despite the you do sense a little extra air resistance. And as you go to jump into the vehicle, you do feel the pain of the vehicle because its forward right limb has been ripped off.
It's not my car. Well, I mean, I was gonna take it after this as a little bit of a treat for myself, but I don't know now. We'll see.
You have the money. Who can afford to put the door back?
Yeah, but I have so many plans for that money. Personalized jetpack.
So do you have the engineering skill?
I do.
So given some time, you might be able to reattach the door.
Yeah. I need to actually amp up my engineering. I think I'm gonna spend some time to do that later.
But you will probably spend more than an hour doing it. It won't be now.
Yeah.
So you managed to park and you find an acceptable spot. Not as good as the primo spot you had when you came here for the pre-screening, but a few levels up and still sort of overlooking the main entrance.
All right. So yeah, I'm just explaining the plan. So we're just gonna see if that fake text brings out our executive, and then well, you can butcher away. And then after
Awesome.
that, tacos.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And somebody's thoughtfully supplied snacks. So,
So yeah, I'm just munching on snacks, watching.
And so once again, you see Billy Berserker do his strange way of eating, because after all, he is an orc wearing an orc mask. And so the way Billy eats is he pulls the mask and shoves a chip up into the mask. And you hear a crunching sound.
you have a trash can or something around here that I don't like leaving messes.
In my van, I do, but this is a rental, so you can just kind of toss it outside.
So it's gonna be that kind of surveillance where you've been there a while because there's a pile of refuse just outside the door.
Pretty much. I think I still have the gnat in his hotel room as well. So I'll just kind of be chilling in the Matrix to see if I spot anything happening inside the hotel room as well.
So you can make a perception test.
Ooh, don't mind if I do. Perception. Haha!
Very nice. So after
I don't trust all these floors, man.
So after about 10 or 15 minutes, you do see dock wagon pull up. Maybe 10 minutes after that, you see Lone Star pull up. And you, with your net inside, you see first the dock wagon people roll in with the hotel staff letting them in. They take a step inside just far enough to see the remains of Royce Reeves, and they stop there. They're apparently trained to not disturb the crime scene as much as they can. So then Lone Star shows up, and then a few minutes after Lone Star shows up, a crime scene unit rolls up.
You need to get your net out of there immediately.
You definitely get that sense. As soon as the crime scene unit rolls up, you think your gnat may be discovered.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just pull it on out, send it through the vents, and bring it back home.
Ooh.
I don't like that. What's that? Don't no oops.
Two hits?
Yep.
On 2 die?
Mm-hmm. 2 for 2.
So 100%.
And so you see one of the patrol officers, as your gnat sort of goes into the ventilation system, he sort of looks like he's seen something. What was that? And that's the last you hear because the gnat has gone into the ventilation system.
Yeah,
And you eventually go and make another piloting test for the gnat.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so you have no trouble getting the gnat out of the building and back to your vehicle. You think that's the only time anybody has really come close to detecting it.
I might have to tweak this thing. It might have made a sound or something. I'll work on it later. But I fill everybody in on what I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think dude's coming.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It's a little too hot. So anybody got any plan? Or do we just I don't know, go for those tacos?
Do we just set it? Maybe we should set up a meeting between Billy and the execs.
I mean,
Is there an itinerary, or is that just out the window now?
I like to rifle through my files to look for the itinerary.
So you were shown an itinerary, and it's Billy's itinerary for the next few days, and you're coming up on getting close to time for the premiere, and that's really what the itinerary says. It's like he's got to be at the theater at such and such time. It's like 2 or 3 hours before the theater opens.
I know that we have to wait on that guy to do his part so that we can get the file to swap out. I mean,
Yeah, so now we have the toughest game for Billy, the waiting game.
Do you think the execs will be there at the premiere? Maybe.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, that there's a plan already. And if they don't know that the plans have changed, then maybe that's where they'll be, because that's where they're supposed to be.
And that's where I'll hit them. Right? That's the plan. I get to hit the execs.
I mean, whatever happens outside of this card is none of my business. But so I mean, yeah, I say we go for it. I don't like these dice rolling.
Put a little pressure on them.
I think that we should move out of the area, by the way.
Yeah, we should go. I mean, I said tacos.
And you've been here long enough that you're satisfied you haven't seen David Davis roll into the hotel.
Yeah, let's
All
go
right.
talk over tacos then.
Time to dip.
Okay. So you hit up Taco Temple. By now, oddly, Taco Temple is about to close because it's, if you recall, it's like 3:30 in the morning. Actually, no. You know what? They're open for breakfast at this point. It's about 4 in the morning.
Well, I'm pulling in and ordering myself an ungodly amount of tacos
Okay.
and horchata.
I'd like 10 of everything and whatever they're having.
I thought I was buying a lot. By the way, I kind of forgot my I forgot my wallet. I bring it on the job. So anybody able to I mean, I've been doing a lot of driving.
And so Billy, on this occasion, your comlink chirps, and it's Grimmy the Grimoire. It says, "It looks like you'd like to expense this."
Absolutely.
The Shadowrunners out there will remember Grimmy the Grimoire. It's the Shadowrun version of Clippy.
Then I'll have a number 1 with a diet soda.
So now I'm assuming we all have our order in.
Yep.
So what? I mean, are we just gonna wait this out? Like,
I mean, there's not really anything else for us to do. I think the execs are just way too protected for us to go and hit them individually. So our best bet is to wait for Auriok to come up with his cut so that he can give it to you, and then you can go hack in, swap out whatever godforsaken file that they're going to play at the premiere with the real, actual Billy Berserker film.
But what if we tell them the truth?
Who's them?
The executives. What if we tell them the truth that they're
That
under
Billy
attack?
knows?
No, they're under attack by a Decker named Fisher.
Are they? You're under attack by Fisher, but are they under attack by Fisher?
I mean, I didn't kill that guy. Fisher killed that guy.
I feel like I'm going to regret this. I think I need to call Fisher.
Whose side are you on here?
He's a person I know, and he just stopped showing up, and so we just didn't call him back. I mean,
Yeah, you got ghosted, and then I'm getting framed.
Maybe I should just ask him, like, what is going on? Like, what is he doing, and whose side is he working for, and like, see what's up and why he's picking on you.
I mean, first off, don't say picking on me. That makes it sound like I have a bully. I don't have a bully. I'm plenty tough.
All right, your arch nemesis, I guess.
I mean, that sounds kind of cool. I've always wanted a nemesis. He's like the Batman to my Mr. Freeze.
But I'm not really good at talking with people, so maybe, I mean, I don't know. Violet, would you feel up to talking to him?
I can certainly give it a try. This seems very out of character for Mr. Fisher, unless I was just not paying attention.
I mean, he was really into digging in for the truth, no matter what it cost.
Well, that is a fair point.
So,
But it doesn't seem like him to set off bombs in people's heads.
yeah. So we should ask him who he's working for and why he wants to like mess with us, and if we can invite him to the next run, if that'll smooth things over.
I mean, I think framing somebody for murder is a little bit more than messing with, but I get what you.
I lean over to Slick and I whisper, "You're the better driver."
Thank you. I mean, I work real hard at it. You know, it's not just becoming one with the vehicle, but it's about becoming one with the vehicle. You get what I mean? You gotta feel all the tires. You know, I can feel when I'm all-wheel drive versus when I'm like front-wheel drive, and I hate being rear-wheel drive. What are we talking about again? Oh, I got complimented.
I'm just sitting there and nodding, and then I just like look at Violet with my eyes and I go, "Fisher?" And then I yes, like
So do I get to go beat up this Fisher guy if he doesn't give us the right answers?
Yes.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I like his answer.
Hey, Gio, I just realized that I have the jury rigger quality. So would that make it a little bit easier for me to fix the door? Because it's kind of bothering.
Let's see if that is in. There it is. Yes. So there's a jury rigging test that normally is done, and the jury rigger quality gives you a point of edge for that test specifically.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Like, well, after I scarf down a lot of tacos and then I deal with the acid reflux that happens afterwards, nobody needs to know. I'm gonna spend some time putting that door back together.
Okay.
I'm tough, he says.
I am tough. Tom's tough.
You should not
What
take Tums if you have heartburn or indigestion. It just
What
makes
is-
it come back worse later.
What is Slick's hidden weakness? Just take away his antacid. before fighting him.
Sir.
So on that note, so you go out to the van and try to reattach the door.
Yep.
So I'll ask for an engineering plus logic.
Yeah.
And you get an edge from analytical mind.
Oh.
You get an edge from Tree Rager, but that edge has to be used on this test.
Gotcha.
It's a use it or lose it.
Okay.
But you roll 4 hits. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
I'm just using a screwdriver, some duct tape, and somehow
And a prayer.
an horchata that's gonna play into this somehow.
It comes in an aluminum cup, and you have to use the part of the aluminum cup to replace one of the brackets.
Yep, there you go.
You're pretty sure it's not going to last long, and it certainly won't hold up to another signature exit.
As long as it closes enough, so we're not.
But it'll close.
Contention.
Yeah, it'll close and seal.
Billy holding the door up though as we drive around.
Right, we just got this big dude holding the door.
But the thought occurs to you, another option might be have him sit next to another door.
Yeah, but then I will have to fix.
Then you have to fix. Yep, that's exactly right. So it's an option.
Yeah, I'll just keep fixing this one.
So what are the rest of you just eating tacos, or is there was talk of a phone call to be made?
I don't think anyone wants me calling Fisher, so
I don't think anybody wants to make that call.
I mean, I'll do it. I'm just afraid that I'll give away the farm and the horse.
I
pull out my comm. I see that there's no Fisher listed. I crumple it and say, "I need somebody to fix this for me, please."
I can't keep fixing your.
Okay. So you
and I replace it with one of the ones that we got.
Very good. Yeah. So you recall there were 2 small crates placed in the back of your SUV when you picked Billy up by the assistant. One of them was snacks. The other was 20 comm links, all identical, with a note that said, "When he breaks one, use one of these." So sure enough, you go fix his comm link. And Violet, did you say you were making a call?
Yeah, since no one else wants to call Fisher, I'll call Fisher.
Okay. And are you on speakerphone or?
No.
Or private call. Okay.
I'm not going to go away to make the call. Like, I'm not going to go outside. But I'm not going to put it on speaker because that sounds like it will lead to a bad time.
Okay. So you have your phone up. Lillian Ruth, it's so good to hear from you.
Well, hello, Mr. Fisher. It's been a long time since we spent any time together.
It has.
What you been up to? I've heard some rumors. Now, I don't do those computer things too good, but I heard some rumors that you're around on the Matrix net.
Yeah, since you guys replaced me.
Well, now, Mr. Fisher, we did not replace you. You stopped taking our calls. And I understand that there is sometimes people get busy and sometimes they get their feelings hurt. And either one of those are perfectly acceptable reasons for not picking up the phone. But I assure you, we did not replace you. who could replace you, Mr. Fisher?
No one. I have, Mr. Bell asked nicely. In fact, he uses the name. Patrick Henry Edwards asked very nicely for me to leave your friend. And he gives you another name that has not yet been defined. But it sounds like a real name and not a street name. I said for me to leave that person alone.
Fisher, as always, is asking to get murdered.
But yeah, you definitely get the sense that Fisher is using real names where he can find them and not street names anymore. And I would like for you to make a composure test.
Jen, did you say you were on speakerphone, or is it?
He did not.
Okay. All right.
She said quite rightly that would end badly. Okay. The whole using of government names sends a chill up your spine. You don't even perform under that name.
Well, Mr. Fisher, I do appreciate that you were able to take so kindly to the request to leave our friend alone. Is there something that we can help you with? Are you in trouble in any way?
No. I've found a new team.
Well, that's good news. Can I send digital flowers? Is that a thing? I'd like to send you something to congratulate you on your new team. Maybe we can meet up for coffee or wings.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Click. You can make a judge intentions test.
I'm gonna spend let's see.
Spend some number of edge, yes.
Some number of edge, yes, I would like to.
So chat did give you 4 edge tonight.
It's true.
That, so I'll go ahead and spend those 4 edge from chat and reroll those 8 dice that are failures.
Okay. Wow.
All right. I see you roll 20. Rude.
When you stare into roll 20 stares back at you.
Mm-hmm.
But even with 2 hits, you've never known Fisher to be particularly guarded. He was always eager to make friends. And some of your team thought perhaps too much so. He is very standoffish. And when he answered you that he's not in trouble, you get a sense there was too long of a pause. And perhaps he's not being entirely truthful.
So our friend, Mr. Fisher, may be in some sort of pickle and may not be acting on his own accord.
Good.
Is it good?
I hope whatever he's going through, I hope it sucks.
Whatever he's going through is affecting us. As in, like, affecting you.
That's not real charitable, friend Slick.
I'm just saying, I hope that he finds himself in a fatal situation and he doesn't make it.
That is unkind.
He started it. I didn't even know this guy, but seriously?
Another life, you two would have been friends. But okay.
I sincerely doubt it. He calls himself Fisher with a PH. He can go straight to hell. He might as well have named himself like Neo or Zip Drive or something. Screw this guy.
Well,
Zip Drive. That's gonna be my next character.
well, friend Slick, he certainly does know a lot of information about us, including things like government names.
Like whose government name?
Like all our government names.
Like my government name?
That is my assumption of who he was talking about.
He has to die.
Oh, Curie agrees, but Sarah's enjoying this very much.
He didn't tell you my name, did he?
I will neither confirm nor deny at this time what secret I may or may not have.
He has to die. That's the first thing I blacked out. First off, that's petty. That's petty. I didn't even know this guy. But oh, do you know his government name? I want to find out his government name.
I didn't ask his government name. Why would I know his
social security number? Oh, it's all now. It's personal. I would like to go into the Matrix and find Fisher's
Side note, I feel like there was an episode where he did tell us his real name, and I said, no, please don't.
There was an episode where Fisher offered to give you his real name. And yeah, I think you responded, let's not.
Yep.
Well, while friend Slick is fulfilling his personal vendetta over there, we should probably come up with some sort of plan. Mr. Fisher said that he was working with a new team. Now, he would not give me any information. I tried to get some sort of location or something out of him, and he did hang up on me.
Is it possible that this new team is targeting us for some reason?
It would not surprise me if they were using Mr. Fisher and his knowledge of us to get to us, and potentially Mr. Berserker.
Do we have any enemies currently? I think Winter's killed most of them, correct?
Well, the whole team that, like, remember the sister went missing and the brother, I don't know. She was dating the drummer guy who was, like, also their hacker, but not, I don't know. It was they were all dating each other. It was like the first mission we ever did together.
Was that the frog shaman?
Yeah.
Because I think they're the ones that died.
Yeah, the frog shaman is among the dead. There was on the frog shaman's original team. You do remember the only two that had survived. Was, let's see, this would be there's an adept named Shank, and there's a Decker named Percussion. And Percussion's sister was the technomancer you guys rescued from that lab.
Mm-hmm. Then there's like that army of dwarfs or gnomes.
The
They were,
dwarves.
they were dwarves, and they were all dead.
They're dead.
Even one arm.
So
Even one
yeah,
arm cut?
so this is a story that Curie might be telling for the first time because of the people at the table, only Curie and Violet were here.
So, you remember when we got the Emerald Sins, there was a woman in the car with Redstone. Do you remember her?
Yeah, I called him and told him to so that we could meet up, and we sold the sins to that lady.
Right. So she kind of, for a while, became my mentor. Turns out she's a dragon.
Well,
So we showed up to a parking lot near the docks, a cave near the docks where we did something also, because apparently Seattle's very small.
That was near the cove where you guys came out from rescuing the Technomancer.
Yeah, so we showed up, and Redstone's ex-wife and all the dwarves showed up, including the shaman, the frog shaman, and she ate them all up. So,
Did she use ketchup?
no.
are you recording this, Billy?
Oh, what? Can you fix that for me? And
I take it, and I get a new one out. And if they're all linked together, I tried to delete it.
Yeah, you can make a matrix perception test. So it'll be
No, I handed over just like delete the video. False. I know my limits.
story.
I just imagine you hand it to Slick, who like is literally passed out because it's in the Matrix hunting down Fisher right now.
So there are a few things going on at the same time.
It's so creepy when he passes out like that.
It really is.
He's not following his own sign.
Well, I think it's okay if it's your vehicle. You can set the rules and they don't apply to
This
you.
is a rental. It's not his vehicle.
Well, did he bring the sign with him?
Yes, he brought the sign.
Quit waking up, stay in the Matrix. All right. Anyway,
Yeah, so you recount the story that. Yeah, so Redstone. The story that's recounted is that Redstone was kidnapped at one point, or thought to have been kidnapped, but it was an elaborate trap set up by Dr. Winters to lure in the dwarves and the original the ex-wife and her replacement at MCT, and Curie was told just watch the show, and they were all frozen and eaten. And Dr. Winters sort of went off into the night.
Dragons are weird things. Does she hate us now?
So that's interesting. I guess that's a good point. And I'll ask you this after the break because we're at the 9 o'clock hour. But be thinking about this. Curie's been off camera for a while. What has Curie been doing for a couple of months since that night?
hiding from a MFing dragon.
So with that, we'll get ready for a break. Welcome back. So we are in the middle of a taco brainstorming Fisher hunting session, among other things. But I promised I would ask Curie, what has Curie been doing the past couple of months since the Dr. Winters incident?
Hiding. Trying to.
You've not gone to see her then?
Oh no. Never deal with the dragon.
Okay.
So
And then you realize every time you have that, there's that gold bar, and that reminds you every time you look at it. I could have deal with a dragon.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. So gone.
Okay.
I'm also gonna get like new comlink and stuff like that, new apartment. Actually, you know what? I went ahead and got that Roadmaster, and I'm living in that right now because I don't want an address right now, and I want to be harder to find because if I don't want her to know where to go to find me, as much as possible.
Did you leave the book she lent you in her office the last time you were there?
No, because usually I give it back to her. Is the book magic? I would have sensed it.
It's not magic.
Okay, so I don't think she's got a trace on it.
So I will, let's see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. Prophecies in Latin.
Yeah. So then, so I've been reading that as I've been, hiding out and running around and scrubbing myself from everything I can. Sent Violet my new comlink or com code so that she could still reach me. But then I even took some kind of like separate jobs with, some different folks to maybe give myself a break a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to ease in that I went on the exit vector mission as well. So did that. Turns out no one's easy for Kiri to work with. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
So it does occur to you, because you're so steeped in magic, that this prophecies book is unique enough that if someone knew what they were looking for, they could do magical searches on it.
Oh, well then, as soon as I'm done reading it, because I have priorities, I'm actually going to leave it on the coffee table at my previous apartment.
Okay.
And then she can send someone to go get it or whatever, but it's away. And it's kind of like, it's like my goodbye note. Like,
okay,
thanks, but bye.
Very good. Okay, so that brings us back to the present day with Slick doing a search for Fisher's government name.
Yeah, let's freaking go!
So this would be Matrix search.
Okay. Fine. Let's get it. Alrighty. Matrix. 1 second. This is a Matrix search. There it is. Yay!
Okay. Go ahead and roll that again. Minus 1 die.
Like that Slick rolls 4s and Violet rolls 1s.
It's a balance.
And Kiri's been rolling 2s. And Bell rolls 3s.
I made a mistake. That doesn't count. I wish it did, but it doesn't.
What?
No, because I rolled all 13.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I often have people do that, and I'll take the last die off of that.
Oh, okay.
Could you take the first?
No, that's okay.
No,
I'll take
my usual is to take the last die off of it. Still 10 hits. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and do that again. I'll take the back 2 off.
I'm trying to remember how I was doing it last time. We just took it off.
So there is on your character sheet toward the top left. There is there is an icon for it. It's the cycle symbol.
Yeah,
it's the cycle symbol next to the die.
Oh.
Yeah, you might as well just keep going because you've already started.
Gotcha. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Here we go. Make it quick. Oh, okay. So I'm getting rid of 2 die this time.
Mm-hmm. So you're effectively rolling 11 dice.
Yeah. Well, how did they get big? Oh, I forgot to put the
negative. I'll take the back
negative.
4 off, which is not
Okay.
terrible. So 15. All right. So you search for at least a half an hour, and what you find, there's a picture you pull up. But you're unable to find a name. Actually, the name Fisher doesn't even pop up. And the picture just sort of, as soon as you look at something else, it sort of slides off your mind. Go make a composure test.
This guy sucks in Spanish. All right. Composure. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
2?
Okay. Yeah, it feels weird, but you're able to hold it down. But yeah, you don't find any name for him, and the picture just sort of, it wants to slide out of your mind. And you keep, because you're now this is your arch nemesis, even beyond the guy who stole your donuts. This is now your arch nemesis, and so you look at him once in a while, focus yourself, and that's how you remember him.
As soon as I feel like the picture wanting to slide out of my mind, I make it my wallpaper on every device. I want this man dead. In fact, here's how badly I want him. Curie?
What?
I don't know much about magic, but I'd imagine having a picture of somebody helps you do the hocus pocus. No?
Not particularly. Seeing their aura is very useful because I know how to identify. It's like seeing the picture, but in the astral. Stands out more.
It's like finding their IP address. I don't know what you're saying either, but I think we're saying the same thing in different worlds.
Is there a point to this?
Yes, I need to kill Fisher. Not kill, murder. I need him to not exist anymore. And
Are you saying this in front of the entire van?
Yes.
Wow.
Congratulations on your new life mission.
No, but I thought maybe we could help each other. I enjoy working with all of you, so I figured I'd scratch your back, scratch my back being Fisher.
I think I am pointedly not looking at everyone else in the van, but I am going to kind of think for a second and then say, Slick or Fisher may not. He may be being manipulated into doing what he's doing.
I think that's a no then.
If not, that's all I'll say.
Okay, well, I'll take what I can get. The
problem is I'm so frustrated right now because Kiri always sits in the way freaking back and Slick is up front. So I can't easily mind link you right now to be like 100%.
Mm,
Because Mind Link is a touch spell, right?
Yep.
okay. All right. So I
And
know that we have. Oh, go
And
ahead.
that's when you notice the comm link in your lap.
That's Could I have my the comm link?
You need to
please?
delete the dragon conversation that he recorded off of that before we give it to him.
It's a cool dragon story.
No, no.
It's a great stock footage for the next
I
Billy
pushed
Berserker film.
real hard down on the mouth portion of his mask and just.
We were talking about dragons.
Yeah, it's so cool.
You can watch it real quick and then delete it all, please. That'll catch you up. Speaking of your video editing skills, I think we should come up with a plan B in case Auriok gets had. Yeah, we're gonna hope for the best, but if we cannot get the actual film footage to swap out, maybe we can just edit this really awful one and splice in some action scenes from some of Billy's past video content.
Oh, that could work. There's another idea. But it's risky.
What's the risk?
All right, back in the early 2000s, there was like this comic book movie, right? It was like about Wolverine, and the special effects and everything sucked because they leaked it early. So what if we leak it early and then the studio's all like, that's not even the real one, and then they have to switch it, or people will have seen the movie that we've already leaked.
Billy's career. And I just look at Billy.
This abomination can never see the light of day. I will destroy every comm link that it hits. That will be my life's mission.
Never mind.
Now, France, like I thought you were going another direction at it.
What did you think?
There were some old movies I seen that use conflict. They called it Finding or
You're cutting out, Jen. Or is it me?
they were calling it Finding Footage or something like that.
Found footage. Yeah, I remember those. They were like a big thing.
Yeah, I don't know how much time we've got between now and the premiere, but it seems to me that with Mr. Berserker in the vehicle with us, we could probably make a film with him just being himself.
But I mean, we need some action footage. Like, we'd have to find somebody for Billy to fight.
I mean, we need stuff people, right?
Billy's mask vibrating up and down. He's like, yes, I cannot control it.
What about a direct assault on the studio? And then if things get too heated, I can spoof a message saying that this was all part of a production. As long as we don't, kill anybody.
It's meta. I love it. Let's do this, please.
Billy thinks it's a good idea, therefore I'm against it.
Billy, how much are you going to pay us?
I have no idea how much money I have because I don't have my comm.
Oh, right. Cool conversation. Nah, I'll make a backup of that for myself. Here you go.
So go ahead and make a hacking test. Are you probing or are you brute forcing?
I'm probing. I've
Okay.
learned. I've grown. As a
What?
What? What has happened in the past month?
Listen, when you cook for Gordon Ramsay, things change. I've seen some stuff.
Yeah, so you have no trouble hacking into this comlink. It's just a comlink.
Yeah.
You find there is a video of a conversation that happened like 20 minutes ago, where Curie is telling the story of a dragon. That apparently Dr. Winters is a dragon.
And with this hacking check, would I have been able to sneak a copy to my own device?
Sure, you can do that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You also find there is a shopping list.
Oh.
And let's see if I can find it real quick. The shopping list is it's a bulleted list. One is credit to Green Mansion for service rendered. There is a picture of a gorilla drone and you recognize it because you've done some shopping recently.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Shiawase Bidrone Silverback. It is the last drone in Double Clutch, page 118. And it says for Eclipse. There is an entry for Killer Kara, a Killer Kara headdress with a Trid camera. And, excuse me. And then for Violet, Sally with promotions. And then after the list, there's another entry below. It says, this is more of a thought, a sentence that's written out. Maybe Slick would like to be director. And that's what you find.
Okay. Here's your compact.
Awesome. Thank you. You okay in there, Eclipse?
So happy. I love working with this team. You guys are the best. Most of the time. A good majority of the time. Like more than 50%. More than 50%. So that's technically a majority of the time. Not high 60s though. Like maybe like low 60s, high 50s.
It's like a 52.
52. But I think that's a good number. You guys are great. 52% of the time.
I mean, I'm a star, so I'm awesome all the time.
Oh, well, definitely.
We have to
You would be more awesome if you could pay us for doing this movie with you.
Right. Yeah. It looks like I can want to carry the 5. 2,500 credits. Aries dollars. Well, I'm not sure what the conversion here is. Some. I might have to sell some of that crypto. I was really wanting to hold on to that because it's supposed to go up in value at some point.
Surprised you don't have your own coin.
You also notice that there's an entry on Billy's comlink that says he owns 1,000 Chicago CZ bus passes.
Yeah, I can't get rid of the bus passes. Those are way too valuable.
And at about this time, Curie, your spirit goes poof. So it was. Oh no! It gets killed.
All right. Well,
So
we're gonna.
it apparently was searching because you're mentally linked with it. So it was searching for some astral thread. It was sort of running that down, and it was headed. Let's see, where are you now? Oh, by now, let's see, you were in downtown, so it's roughly northeast. And you recognize that it's on its path because you're getting this rush of images as it goes out. It sort of leaves the area of the Pharaoh Creek jungle and goes out into what looks to be farmland.
Oh no!
And you've been out to Snohomish before, and that's kind of what happens in Snohomish as it turns into farmland.
Is it on the way to that farm where that plant thing was?
It is actually.
Do I remember, did it touch both of them? I know it touched Mr. Bell. And then you said it was also a little bit in Slick.
Mm-hmm.
It touched both of them?
Slick was not with you when you had that encounter. That was the last you'd seen of Fisher, I believe. Yeah. That mission was the last you saw of Fisher.
Taco Temple not agree with you there?
I can't see my own aura, can I?
Yeah, you can sense yourself. Yeah, sort of like that. And
I kind of look at my hands and
go make an astral test.
Oh no! Oh no! No no! Oh no! No
You
no
didn't think I
no!
was going to give it to you, did you?
I'm just upset by what all of this might mean. Bob, you're mean.
So you do not see a similar signature implanted in your aura. But thinking back on it and remembering that thing that tried to grab you, or actually did grab you one time, astrally they look similar.
Wait,
the implanted signature, the implanted piece in Slick's aura, Mr. Bell's aura, and the thing that grabbed you out there, are the same being.
But since it touched me, I was worried I had it too.
You apparently do not have it, as far as you can tell.
Oh, sorry, green screen. Where's everyone sitting in the van?
Shotgun.
Row right behind the driver.
So
and then Mr. Bell, yeah. So Nova would be sitting right behind Slick. Probably Violet would be with you, and Mr. Bell would be sort of the middle row, right side.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and lean forward and put my hands on Nova and
Mr. Bell.
Wait, where's Violet?
Violet is right next to you.
Oh, then
you sort of a partial turn and do that.
Yeah. So I'll do that and say the Latin for the spell almost as a curse.
Okay.
But it's going to be mind link. So let me cast that twice so that I can get them connected to me. Oh no. This is not good. Okay, 7 hits. So Man, that we're very well connected, Nova. Spellcasting. Oh, we're very well. Apparently, in my panic, I am very good at spellcasting.
And those are both technically drain 3.
Okay, yes. Let me make those drains. Boop. Good. And good. Okay. I'm feeling good today. So I say in your heads, we have another problem. That plant creature we fought at the farm, it touched Mr. Bell and Fisher, and I see in Mr. Bell's aura something intertwined with his, and it's the same aura as that creature. Slick has it in his as well, so I think somehow Fisher, in his attack, either gave it to him or Mr. Bell did. As I'm saying this, I'm going to also switch astral perception again and check out the girls.
Okay.
Oh, because that would be a big...
good. So go ahead and make one roll, and that'll be for both of them.
Okay.
Okay. So you sense the two of them, and you've sensed them before. You gained no new information.
Oh, thank God.
Can you exorcise them? I say back in the brain.
I don't think so. The only thing I would assume, because we left that thing alive, I would assume if we killed the host, then they'd be okay. But I don't know.
It's like vampires. You gotta kill the master vampire.
Pretty sure that's not how it works. If you talk to real vampires.
Well, that's what the movies told me.
All right. So I think I don't know that we can. That they're in complete control of themselves. So I don't think they should know. But we need to deal with whatever that was. We need to take it out.
Oh, I hate gardening. Okay.
Wasn't that the thing we set on fire?
Yeah, I thought we crushed it.
Yeah, so there, what you do recall correctly, you encountered it in the dome, the greenhouse dome, that you guys set on fire.
Doesn't mean
you can go back and make a memory test.
I think it was like half underground or something.
Yeah,
but
I think we kind of escaped.
Yeah, so whatever it was, you're quite certain was buried, and only tentacles were coming up out of the ground.
Yeah. So I don't think we ever saw what it actually was. We just saw that one creature that it controlled, the lady.
So you're kind of remembering. You're thinking back, and sure, you're the only one who remembers this. But there was, as you guys were leaving, you guys did see a fire truck responding to the fire.
We need to kill this thing. I send that memory to them. I say,
you could say those firemen really soiled their plans.
I cut off Mind Link with Nova. I say to Violet,
I just turned around. I deserved it.
I say to Violet, I don't think anything we can do while they're with us, but I think we need to make a plan for after we separate.
all right. You think on it, what you come up with. And in the meantime, I guess we'll go look for some bleach.
Why do we need bleach?
For poison in the ground.
Oh,
I'm also bad at gardening.
The only thing I can think of is I could summon spirits of earth, and they could maybe force it out or fight it underground or whatever. But I think we struggled with it with a full team last time, so I think we might need to call in additional resources. I'm not calling Winters. Don't smirk at me.
I didn't, but now I am.
So Violet will say out loud to everybody, I think we need to go check on Mr. Auriok. I don't think that any place that we have a connection with is a safe place right now.
Okay. Well, I can get us there. I've already looked up this guy's address, if I recall correctly, so I'm just gonna start taking us there.
Auriok?
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys left him at the Green Mansion.
How far are we from there?
I mean, you guys have been hanging around downtown all night, so you're 30 minutes or less.
Actually,
no, by now you're getting into the Seattle morning rush.
Billy, can you
Less.
get Auriok on the line and just have him stay on the line with us?
Sure. Yeah, that's. I don't know what. Wait, I've got this number for him. Let me try that.
So you call Auriok. What?
So the team here wants to get an update on the process, and if you could just talk us through what you're thinking of and what you're doing, maybe give Eclipse a little bit of heads up on what Spy's file and other technical details that I don't have right now.
Give Eclipse what details?
Technical details for the movie and ideas in case he needs to. Yeah, he's an aspiring producer and director himself. So.
Oh, good. Put him on the line.
You're on speakerphone now, so how about that? There we go.
Oh, I don't like speakerphone.
I know but it could enlighten all of us. And then if I have something to chime in with, then you won't have to pass the comm back and forth.
So why don't I give you a couple of scenes?
Yeah.
And onto your comm link are a couple of files.
Okay.
They're video files, and so you look at these files, or probably just broadcast them to the heads-up display in the vehicle. And this is more Billy than this is the Billy you know, or that the rest of you know. This is explosions. This is Billy punching people. Billy axing people questions. There's even a bow shot from what must be half a kilometer away. But this is something that is way better than 3 hours of nothing. I know that's a low bar to set, but
Again, every time I imagine this movie, I just imagine a Steven Seagal flick.
Well, the
so So he chimes in. I promise you.
Actually, yeah, go ahead.
I promise you, each punch is its own punch. It's not like 15 different cuts of the same punch. I strive for authenticity in this. Oh, and then there's this one, and he sends up another file, and you guys are watching this one. And this is you guys remember this scene because this was the scene where the extras attacked when they were filming in Seattle, out in Redmond. There is footage of Killer Kara.
The only problem with this scene is that you can't see me because somebody made me invisible.
I think the problem with the scene is that you can see me.
So the face you can see has been altered a little bit. It doesn't look like you. It looks like there's a digital mask overlaying your face.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I can be cool with that.
If I see that, can I attempt to undo the deep fake?
You don't dare. Don't you dare.
Oh.
Don't do it.
The thought occurs to you, and the answer occurs to you. I can absolutely do this.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, put my hands on your shoulders and I grip real tight.
Wait, Eclipse, can you go ahead and put me back in the scene? Because somebody here made me invisible, and so you can't see. I mean, I'm there at the beginning, I'm there at the end, but you can't really see me like axing a guy in the shoulder, and it was.
You're welcome, idiot.
Yeah, there is the fight at the end of the scene. It's there's a brief moment where it looks like there's a green tie associate in the scene.
Better change that green tie to a blue tie if we want anyone.
But it is also deep faked.
Yeah. What do I have to roll to undo all the digital shenaniganery?
How Slick died.
We were friends.
I'll put it back. I'm just curious. I want to see.
I strangle him.
Oh my god!
I can't die yet. Fisher's still alive. I mean, if somebody were to swear a blood oath to me right now that they'll join me in the destruction of Fisher, then maybe this doesn't need to happen.
So this would be an edit file action.
Okie dokie.
Let's see. Yeah, edit file.
Edit file. There you are.
Turn around and I point at Slick's back of the head. And then make eye contact with Kiri and I go.
I raise my eyebrows and like nod like it's a question. Like, do you want me to?
So yeah, with 4 hits, I mean, it's not really encrypted or anything. So I mean, you do have fairly little trouble pulling off the deep fake, and you see Killer Kara is Nova, and the green tie associate is Mr. Bell.
That was a fun day.
By the way, I just love the fact that it's help me kill Fisher. Absolutely. Also kill Slick. Absolutely.
As long as we kill him first, I'm okay.
So now you see on the heads-up display of the vehicle, you definitely see Nova. You see yourself in the scene.
Put it back! Put the deep fake back! Put it back!
God,
and then I just start shaking you.
You're a star. Okay, all right. I'll put it back. Did a good copy to
Nova, I've seen what you can do. You don't need my help killing him.
I mean, I have contingencies. I'll die, but your credit's ruined forever. Oh,
We're criminals. We have no credit.
The safety of my identity is no longer there. Your safety is no longer there. I'm just saying.
I'm putting it back.
Don't save any copies.
I would never.
Yeah, you would.
I'm sending a copy to myself.
I shake you real hard again.
It's just.
So he puts it back. This is something that, you know what? I'll ask you to make a perception test, Nova. And this will be for Slick. This will be hide action, matrix action.
So that gives me a +1. Disgusting. Disgusting. I'm using
Wow.
my edge to reroll my failures.
World!
What in the world?
I am a matrix.
So remember when it comes to re-rolling your own failures or having someone else re-roll their successes, there's usually a clear choice to be made.
God, yeah, but like, there's no way I can. Okay, reroll.
Oh yeah. With one hit, that's fair.
I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
You are using roll 2.
damn it. Okay.
Matrix is by.
So yeah, you don't see him do anything with file other than put your deepfake back on.
See, I undid everything. I've
I got
deleted
the
it. No
itching
copy.
feeling on the back of my brain, but you can't scratch it because it's inside your skull.
Oh. This reminds me, I gotta make an official blackmail folder for this party.
Do you whisper that out loud?
You know what? Odd, yes, even no.
No.
Just thought it real hard.
When Fisher followed me to my house, I seriously contemplated killing him. Now Nova's got that.
This kind of
Nice.
reminds me of a Alternia Archive game that Ava ran.
Which game?
The Alien RPG.
Oh,
Go see that on. Is that on the Patreon or
it's on Spotify.
it's on Spotify? Very nice.
Ooh.
Okay. So you restore the deepfake.
Mhm.
So the three scenes you've been sent look pretty good. You think, and Auriok assures you this is going to be much shorter than the 3-hour running time
Yes.
because nobody's got patience for 3 hours.
I'd be happy with 30 minutes of Billy on screen. I mean,
Normally you save the 3-hour cut for the director's cut, but we're reaching for the director's cut now when the intended public release was 3 hours.
no,
Anyway.
not intended for public. It is not intended for public consumption.
So this took me, and the time he gives you is like the night before the premiere is when he'll be done with it. So we can go ahead and fast forward to that, unless you guys have something urgent that you want to look at.
I think during that time we were going to make a plan B, just in case.
Okay, so you guys are going to make a plan B, the Killer Kara cut, as it were.
Using the old Chicago footage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And Killer Kara has the full library.
Yep.
Sorry,
So I will ask. This will be. Oh boy. This will be more of an engineering test, I think. As I look for active skills that would apply here, and it's really more of an engineering test. No, performance. Performance, which is a contest. But it'll be con plus logic.
All right. Am I doing this one?
That is the question. Who's going to make that roll?
I mean, I'll do it.
And you can set somebody up to make the roll and have somebody assist. Do a teamwork test.
I'll assist. You said con plus logic.
I thought it was comp plus
Oh.
logic.
Con with the performance specialization if you have it.
Oh no, dude. No.
It does occur to you. You have a performer in the vehicle with you.
It's true. Someone can show me how to use them Computrons.
Oh, I'm all about the Computrons.
I was thinking that's funny.
That's beautiful.
That was so funny. Sorry, for those of you not with us, it was referring to Billy and Violet's like, hi. Beautiful.
All right, so what I'd have to roll to help?
I meant to refer to Violet, but yeah,
Did you?
In fact, we've got two performers in the vehicle.
I mean, really.
Okay, someone's getting shade.
When I looked at con performance, I thought of Violet.
That's
Billy's
funny.
more of an action performer.
More method acting.
More method acting. Very good.
So you said you want to do logic instead of charisma?
Logic instead of charisma.
Because this is a party full of analytical minds, I also have analytical minds.
Yeah.
So.
Three hits on 11. Oh, average. But you can have Nova and Slick make a similar roll to give you extra dice.
Okay, what am I rolling? Con plus logic?
Con plus logic, or unskilled logic if you don't have con.
Yep. I don't con people, I'm honest.
Rude.
So that does give you, Violet, 5 extra dice.
Right?
Oh, wait. I do have performance.
Can't stop looking at this silverback drone and I want it. Me want metal
So
monkey
go
guy.
ahead and take the full 6 dice assistance, Violet. So just go and roll 6 more dice. Okay, so 5 hits. So that is enough. You put together something that you're calling the Killer Caracut, and it is, it is just enough of the original release. You picked like 5 seconds from here, 5 seconds from here, just to sort of punctuate action scenes and provide transitions. You use a total of about 30 seconds of footage from that 3-hour movie. And the balance is all recycled scenes from the Chicago shows. Just sort of reassembled and interspersed with those sort of transitions. And I mean, for whatever it is certainly better than 3 hours of nothing. But you guys are all satisfied that you've made something Billy. You've made something that would essentially it would represent y'all's collective headcanon. Because every fan has a headcanon. So you guys have put together an Emerald Glitch Killer Kara headcanon of Billy Berserker, and you're ready to go with your backup plan. And so that takes you a few days as well. And during that time, you do get a call from Auriok, who says, I have the Auriok cut prepared. We just need to get it into the theater for the premiere.
That shouldn't be difficult.
It's more work for Slick.
Since we're with Billy, can't we just say we're here with Billy and we're early?
I assume it's all done via Matrix now, right? Like to the theaters.
I mean, I can have a look, but I think there's still some Majesty in theaters, so they might be doing it old school too.
We have to smuggle in a giant reel of film.
No. So in the 2080s, it's all Matrix files.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, what would happen is you would have somebody essentially do a matrix transfer of a data file before the premiere. It's only premiering. This is the world premiere, so it's only in one theater because they're making an event of it.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to worry about, well, are they gonna? What happens at the subsequent premieres at other locations? Do they catch on and use this one, or do they catch on and use theirs? But we'll let our group decide what they're going to do, and we're going to take our 10 o'clock break. And welcome back. We now have 2 backup copies, 2 alternate cuts to Billy Redux. We've got the Auriok cut, and we've got the Killer Kara cut, or whatever you guys are calling yours.
I'm just calling it the blackmail cut.
So, when is the premiere?
So it is now the day of the premiere.
Okay.
You have a few hours. So we're moving along at the speed of plot, which I'm trying to accelerate.
So, Slick, do you need to get close to be able to make the switch, or can you do it from the van?
It would probably be easier if I was closer to their server. But, I mean, just because it's easier doesn't mean can't do it from here.
Y'all, I had a great idea, and it may just be the sleep deprivation talking, but I think that we could infiltrate by all getting Mr. Billy Berserker Man.
What did you say? Get him mad?
That we all get masks that look like Mr. Berserker?
Okay, tell me more.
New York barbarian masks.
Then there's 5 of us running around, and nobody knows who real Mr. Berserker is, and create some confusion for Fran Slick there to get in and make the swap.
Cause a distraction in real life so that no one's monitoring online activity.
Well, because Fran Slick, he's got to get close to make the swap. Is that right?
I mean, it'd be a much easier for me, yeah.
Well, like I said, it might just be the sleep deprivation talk.
Be down.
thought-
Like this plan.
I thought, based on the way you speak, Slick, that you could have handled it from here.
I mean, I can. I just said it'd be easier if I were closer. I mean, what, you think I can't do it from here? Because I can totally do it from here. So that's what you're trying to say.
I was wondering if I could razz you into just like putting on the glasses and falling over and doing it. I think it's a great idea, Violet, for someone to distract while Slick does his work from wherever Slick does his work.
I lean over to see what Billy's doing.
Costume department, multiple copies of the outfit.
So the alarm pops up on your comm link, Billy. You are due in makeup in an hour.
I like that he still has to go do makeup even though he's wearing a mask.
Well, you gotta make sure that it's not too shiny on the helmet, and the tusks have to be just right. And it's a thing. It's a production value now.
Curie, do you want to be dressed up as a mini Billy?
No.
Okay, Violet, I'm down if you're down.
I mean, it's my idea, so if I wasn't down, then I shouldn't have suggested it.
Excellent. Let's go take Billy to makeup and get that sorted.
Okay, and one.
So in fact, so as you roll up to the theater, there are vendors outside who are selling assorted Billy merchandise, including masks. And you see a lot of people roaming around in Billy masks.
I've seen V for Vendetta. Like, I know how this plays out.
Okay, but do I steal a mask or do I just buy one?
Are you saying that out loud?
No.
So, according to this, makeup has only one extra mask for me. So,
Yeah, they have just your backup.
Well, since there's so many for sale out here, I don't think that matters. But if the two of them are going to be the distraction, maybe I should be the one to take them in.
However, wait, I did line up. Yeah, okay, they do. I'm a thinker.
You use your words.
Kara, your outfit is ready to go. They have. It's not complete, but your killer Kara outfit is available. So, including the longbow. I know you don't like bows, but it's think production.
Whatever we're doing, can we do it soon so we can be done with this one?
What do I need to roll for my matrix stuff? I'm ready to dunk a Curie. I'm sorry.
So you're ready to just do this, okay?
Yep, he's just going in.
So you will have to.
Dry.
You're going to have to hack the host.
Okay. All right, I know what that is. That's
So it's either a brute force or a probe.
Oh, okay. I'm probing. Here we go. Yay! Oh.
Wow. Okay.
This is where all my smack talking is gonna bite me. Right in front of you. This is gonna suck. Not in front of the mage. Please, not in front of the vision.
Okay. You barely get in. Shadowrun 6th edition ties go to the acting character.
Woo!
Would you like user or admin access?
I'm going to admin access.
Okay. Your Overwatch score is currently 2.
Okay.
So there is someone logged into the system.
Of course.
So I would like you to do. This will essentially be a hide action.
Okay. Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Yes!
Oh, wow. 8 hits on that. Okay. So, I mean, this other icon is on the alert, but you are able to give them the slip. You could make a matrix perception test.
All right.
Okay.
Everybody can hear Slick mumble. I wish everybody was as smart as me so they knew how cool what I just did was.
So you find the file for projection. Essentially, the person that's there, the icon that's there, is essentially the projectionist, but they are also a matrix icon. And you see there the file that is to be projected, and it looks like the 3-hour snooze fest.
All right, time to do a little bit of switcheroony.
All right. So that will be an edit file action.
Oh no. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, you've got some edge to spend.
Yeah, I've got quite a bit of edge to spend, so I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna spend 4 of my edge to turn 2 of those 4s to 5s.
Okay. You only need 1 more hit.
Oh,
actually.
act. Okay, then yeah, I'll save 2 of my edge.
You're the acting character here. And so you succeed. Go ahead and make a hide action again.
I refuse to be perceived.
Okay. Your Overwatch score is now 8, and you believe you have completed your task.
I should just leave. Don't take the victory lap. Just go. Just go.
So what's it gonna be?
You know me. I'm gonna splice exactly 3 seconds of Batman Forever into this showing.
Oh my gosh. All right, so go ahead and make another edit file action.
So sorry.
That is amazing. Okay. Great. You have succeeded. Go ahead and make another hide action.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. Shiver me timbers. It's 4 to force a reroll, right?
Yes, so 4 if you wanted to make me reroll my successes, for instance, or if you wanted to reroll all your failures.
Does anybody have an edge to spare? I just need one.
I will spend 2 edge to give you one.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and have him try that one more time.
So you're having me reroll my successes?
Yes, please.
Okay. So that's only 6 dice. 3. Ooh, and he is the acting character, though, because he's searching for you. So this icon spins around, and you see a spotlight on you.
Okay,
What do you do?
I'm gonna jack out.
Okay.
But he probably knows that the film's been altered. Oh. But he's only caught a glimpse of me, so what if I erase my Matrix signature?
Let's see. That's not what a race matrix signature does.
Crap. Okay.
That's for technomancers.
Alright. Then how about
Yeah, you would have to you'd have to do another hide action. But really it's to make this guy forget you, you'd have to like you were gonna do, you'd have to jack out. Or as Tesla is saying in chat, nuke him.
Alright, yeah. We're gonna nuke him.
Oh boy, here we go. So you're gonna do a
Data bomb. Data spike, yeah.
All right.
Oh, what is going on?
It misses.
You wasted that 8 on me earlier.
Uh-huh.
Nobody.
Tesla is giving you edge in chat. So.
Yes! I would like to bump.
So you have 4 edge.
I would like to bump because I'm the acting character. One of my 4s to a 5.
That is correct. Yes, you are the acting character. And what is your attack attribute?
I know what that is.
I
My
think it's like
attack.
7.
Yeah, it's 7.
Okay. So I need to make a. He takes some damage. Okay, so he is going to.
I'm just getting nervous because the magician is in the car, probably watching and judging me in silence.
So the icon spends his action launching ice.
I don't know what that is.
Your
But I'm
Overwatch score is
careful.
13.
What's that?
Your Overwatch score is 13.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
How stable does this guy seem after that attack?
Pretty stable. He didn't take too much damage.
Oh.
And now there's a second icon there, the ice program.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to jack out.
Okay.
Oh, can I try and do 2 things here? I want just to know if it's possible.
What do you have in mind?
I want to crash the program and jack out.
They're both major actions.
Okay.
Actually, no. You are. That's right. You are full VR, so you have enough minor actions to convert.
Okay.
So you can do both.
All right, we're gonna crash the program.
So you're trying to crash the ice program.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and make a crash program action. Fortunately, you opted for admin access. Oh,
what the is going on? I'm gonna use what's left of my.
So this was a logic crash program. Is a logic.
Oh, so I get my edge.
You get an edge for that.
Okay.
And you still had 3 edge from before.
All right, so that brings me back to 4. Please re-roll that.
Okay.
There it is. And then I check out.
Yeah, so the ice program crashes. And because you're not link locked, jacking out is automatic.
Then I reset my comms, and then I'm just going to put the VR headset down and go, oh, I did that. Also, I made a little bit of noise. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. And there's an Easter egg in the movie now. It's not important. You'll know when you see it.
So you guys you don't see much happening aside from there are a lot of people in Billy masks roaming around. You do see there are a few people wearing suits and Billy masks. You see more of them after the hack.
Is there anyone wearing like Shadowrunning gear in Billy May?
I mean, what is Shadowrunning gear? I mean, you do see people wearing like armor jackets. You see people wearing jumpsuits. You see, I mean, of course, you get people. There are people wearing chainmail, not Shadowrunner gear per se, but you get a wide variety of people wearing stuff and people putting various amounts of effort into Billy cosplay. You do get the sense this is the event where you're getting a lot of the diehard Billy fans coming out. And Billy, you're being ushered from one seat to another. You're doing your makeup. Your the beard on the mask is being fluffed. The horns are being shined in the helmet. You're handed your axe, and the whole thing goes. The premiere goes. People sit down and watch the trid, and it comes up with Billy Redux, the Auriok cut, in sort of flashy cyberpunk style lettering. And so you watch the trid, and I need to roll one more thing here. Actually, that wasn't the number of dice I needed to roll. That was the number of dice I needed to roll. Okay. So you watch the whole thing. You guys don't notice any suspicious Easter eggs, and Slick, you notice your 3 seconds of Batman Forever have been removed.
There is, when the credits roll, just seething anger.
And so with that, the world premiere of Billy Redux, the Auriok cut, is complete. And so we'll go ahead and take a short break while we tally up the winner for tonight's contest. So this is your last chance to type #RMPC for the prize.
We have a winner. Our winner of the Blue Rose giveaway by Green Ronin is Tezlon. Congratulations. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the #RMPCs. Thank you for making us all look so good. And sound good. So
keep us on the rails. Thank you.
Yeah. Congrats. Bob, what do we have for wrap up tonight?
So we've basically we finished up the Billy Redux. So we'll cut away from that, and you guys have some things to do potentially next week. Hunting down Fisher, and or whatever it is that has affected him.
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm. And apparently he knows at least some of your government names, which makes any Shadowrunner feel uncomfortable.
Yep. I feel icky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we'll say, Violet, you're putting two and two together now, and you realize when Fisher gave you the name Patrick Henry Edwards, you put together, he's talking about Mr. Bell, and you're putting together Mr. Bell had that facial tick a couple of times, both talking with Fisher. So now there's that.
Nope, don't like that.
Uh-huh. So we'll leave that for a future Emerald Glitch problem. So let's go. We'll go around the table. Does anybody have any announcements?
No.
Oh, we are going to be doing a fundraiser on all of our streams for the second half of this month. I'm going to hopefully be coordinating it tomorrow and over the weekend. But we are going to try to do a fundraiser each month of the year because there's different things you can, every month is a different month. So for February, for Black History Month, we are going to be supporting a Black creator on Kickstarter who has a couple of novels that are out, and they're fantasy goofiness. So tune in next week and tune in on twitch.tv/Master of Rem. We're on almost every day of the week so that you can find out how to help support a Black nerdy gamer in our community and help them succeed at their dreams. So that's my news.
All right. So if there are any other announcements? If not, we'll thank you guys for joining in. Thanks to the players for making it fun and for letting me creep you out a lot.
Yep.
And thanks again to Teslon for keeping us on the rails. And thanks to Billy for bringing some star power to these proceedings.
It's fun.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.